Thunderstock 20-lap feature event.
Top two breakaway, and then a huge gaggle of cars in behind there. It looks like rush hour on the QEW as they work it off of 4. Look at this pack, Adam, as they come down the front stretch.
And they're bouncing off each other and getting squirrely problems for Chris Hale in the 79 as he slows to the inside of the racetrack. He will limp around the inside of 1 and 2, and he is going to come to rest in turn 2.
Val McKenzie waiting, but Christopher Hale not going to be able to get that car going. Some caution flag will come out. Design will come across the stripe and lead lap number 4. 16 to go. He's out in front, and they're all stacked up behind him. Lampman now squirts away from Dickey, who's just lost a hood pin there. He's doing the Elvis lip curl. Oh, it smashed into a couple of cars down the backstretch.
If enough of them run it over, it might blow away. Back on the loud pedal, we are back under green with 15 laps to go.
Donnie Lampman with a really good start. Jumps to the outside of Mark Bazine, grabs the lead, going into corner number 2, and he'll lead the train down the backstretch.
Ryan Denning on the inside of Dave Bailey with Chris Dickey up on the outside 3 wide. That's a battle for 4th, and Dickey goes way up the track, loses a couple of spots.
Dave Bailey not really able to tick away at it. That time he gains 0.3 of a second with the laps winding down with 2 to go.
Mark Bazine just went for a slide for life down the front straightaway. That cost him some spots. We've been so close to so many yellows, and I dare say a yellow flag would cost Donnie Lampman this race. White flag is out though one more time around for the young man from Caister Center driving the DNS Automotive number 28. Can he do it?
Trouble on the front stretch is Mark Bazine.
He
Backing
finds
up into the infield here.
He finds reverse, gets out of the way. A thank you note.
First time winner Donnie Lampman will pick up the win over Dave Bailey. Ken Sargent will come home in 3rd. Aaron Turkey jumps out to the early lead as they rumble, stumble down into corner number 1, and Turkey will bring McNamara along. Trouble down in 1 as Mike Thorne upside down into corner 1. And as they go by the lap car at McDonald, they'll slide by him in 1, and Westbrook will grab the lead in 2.
Aaron Turkey did not get to run his line going into turn 1. He kicked the car sideways, lost some momentum. That allows Westbrook to get around, but Turkey's not done. Drives to the inside.
What a good bunch of racing at the front right now. Great battle going on as they get around the 87 of Sean Evans, a lap car. Now Corey Turner's into the mix as Demand gets tied up behind his teammate.
Corey Turner up into the 2nd spot. Slide job on Aaron Turkey up a 4.
Man, there couldn't have been much room there at all as he got by Aaron Turkey into that 2nd spot. Now Corey Turner sets his sights on Dylan Westbrook.
9 laps down, 11 laps to go. Lots of lap traffic for these leaders to deal with. Dylan Westbrook is as good as they come in traffic, but Corey Turner has not been this close to the lead in quite a while. Dylan Westbrook has 4 lap cars between himself and 2nd place Turner.
Westbrook really making short order of the lap traffic. Corey Turner's had a bit more of a problem getting through them, and that is allowed. Oh, the leader's up into the wall. Dylan Westbrook blows it into corner 2.
I didn't know who it was. I just saw a car headed up towards the wall.
It's down the front stretch, working around lap traffic, and something broke.
Yeah.
Just going into 1, something broke and heavy into the hay bales.
And we are racing.
Single file past that restart going. Everybody's clean and green, and the top 2 break away. Corey Turner duking it out with Mac DeMann as they come off of corner 4. Turner leads the lap.
Scott Kruger up to the 3rd spot. He gets around Aaron Turkey. Mac DeMann, it looked like his entry in the middle of the turn might be a little better than Corey Turner, but Corey Turner coming off the corner like a rocket as Jake Brown with a problem in the 110. He'll take it to the pits. 2 laps to go.
Burger Barn Race Team looking for their first win of the year as they work down corner number 2. Corey Turner working to the outside of Josh Hansen, the 88H. This time by, he'll see the white flag.
1 more lap to go for the Burger Barn number 13 of Corey Turner. To the outside of Steve Lyons. He goes into turn number 1. His lead is more than half a straightaway over Mac DeMann.
into corner number 3 and off corner 4 for the final time. His first win with Burger Barn Racing. Corey Turner goes to Mr. Transmission. Victory lane, McDemand second. And at the line, third will be Scott Kruder. And now they're bunched up on the front stretch.
I was going to say, I'll tell you where everything got bunched up. On the front straightaway, right about the start-finish line, but this is nothing new. As Mike Giberson up on the outside, he's struggling to get that 11 car up to speed, dropping back through the field. They're 4 wide, 5 wide coming off of turn 4.
Sean Iftati right in the thick of that pack as well, racing side by side with Jonathan Ayrton. You see Iftati in that blue and white car right in the middle of the pack. He was the point leader last week and has dropped to 6th in points after the missed feature last week.
Christopher French in the 54 under attack from the number 1 of Tolton. Tolton will take the lead down into turn 1. Thorne up high, Thorne down low. Walker in the middle.
Walker gets a good run going into corner number 3. Thorne, though, on the bottom does the exact same thing. They make it 3 wide for the lead coming off of corner number 4.
Nobody willing to lift out there. Walker making some pretty impressive horsepower out of that orange 6W. Yellow flag is out. Cheeseburger is stuck on the outside of 3 and 4 with a flat left rear tire.
That's not just flat.
Yeah, that's shredded.
That's a good job by these mini stock teams to get back out with a fresh left rear tire for Sean Iftati and make it without losing a lap, as now Walker had problems in 3. And here comes Kyle Wirt riding around the rim. He'll shoot by to the lead.
Man, oh man, Kyle Wirt is fast. Field working down the front straightaway. A little bit of a debris there in 1 and 2.
Oh, Sean Iftati and Jason Dixon, big contact there.
Jason Dixon, I think, was veering to go to the pits or something broke. Ryan Hiller having another good showing in that 21 as he works to the inside of Walker. He's looking for that 3rd position.
Top 2 breaking away from the pack just a little bit. Kyle Wirt in the top spot, and oh, car heavy up and over Nick Massey.
The right rear has vacated that 222 as it lands on its driver's side door. Clinton Jeffrey going to be the first one on the scene. The white flag flies.
Thorne's car not looking pretty, but it's still racing hard up inside the top 5. Oh, he caught the rear and tipped aboard just a little bit.
Not as much as he wanted to, I don't think. One more time through 3 and 4. Wade Thorne trying to take that spot. Kyle Wirt going to win over Dusty DePore.
Final double greens of the night go in the air for the Strickland Brantford Chevrolet Crate Sprint Car Division, and it's Brad Herron and Jesse Costa pulling out.
One off the pace on the backstretch. That's Galetta in the 22 machine, I believe. He's trying to keep that car going in the right direction. Not sure what's wrong.
4 wide off a corner 2, and somehow Caleb Wood tucks in behind Travis Hofstadter before that got ugly. Brad Herron has really had a resurgence here in 2019. Oh, Liam Martin, the point leader, got all sorts of sideways in corner 4.
That is not one he should have been able to save. Whoa!
Right front missing for Eric Glenhill in the 14. Jesse Costa puts some pressure on Brad Herron. Brad in that Runway Energy number 12, but here comes the best safety training 52 of Jesse Costa. Blows by for the lead off of corner number 4. We got one up high off of 3 and 4. And gathering it back up, that was Jacob Dykstra.
Yeah, Dykstra not having the kind of night that he would like to have out there. So we got,
point leader. Caleb Wood piles in, and so does Dave McKnight Jr.
Green flag back out, 7 laps to settle it.
Matt Farnham will slip to the inside of Nick Sheridan. Sheridan not going away, though. He'll dig deep down into corner number 3.
And he lifts for just a second. I don't think he knew what to make of Farnham on the inside, so he lifted.
Lucas Smith into the top 3 as he works by Brad Herron now, as Herron goes back to 4th, and he's on the cusp of being passed by Jesse McDonald. Oh, huge crash. Wow. Jesse McDonald ran hard up onto the back end of Brad Herron and caught the wall. One more lap around for Matt Farnham. It's still wild back there.
Man, oh man, TJ Christie, a one-man highlight reel. Farnham pulling away. The top 3 seem to have sorted themselves out. Farnham gonna take the win. Sheridan second, Lucas Smith third, Beckett fourth, and Paul Klager rounds out the top 5.